Only like an hour and 20 minutes late. How's it going? Where's the sea? There's the sea. Oh, it has been a hot minute since I played this. I don't even remember the guy's name. I actually meant to stream this yesterday, but my throat was still kind of raw from the Super Battle Golf stream. So I decided to... Nux, with the resubscription. Welcome back. 7 months. Thank you. But yeah, no, my throat was sore after the Super Battle Golf collab yesterday. So I was like, you know what? We'll wait till today. Especially since, if I remember correctly, my throat was pretty sore the last time I played this. But I don't think that character is going to show up this time. The one that I realized has more screen time than I gave him credit for. And I think he's going to come back as a party member at some point. So... Oh. Musk. Yeah. Yeah, him. What am I doing? You know, it's been so long that I don't remember specifically what we're doing. That might be a problem. He will show up again, yes, though not for quite some time. Okay. We're gonna just lower levels are off limits, which is... Binsley is being... no, not Binsley. Fuck, I'm trying to remember all their names. And my offer to help with the voiceover still stands. I will keep that in mind. Tower guest chambers. Do I need to be here? No. I do not need to be... This is just going to be the first, like, 20 minutes of me just meandering around because it's been so long I don't remember where I'm supposed to go. And it won't tell me where in the quest book either. Oh, it is Binsley, our main character? Okay. Okay, now, here. Okay. Master Keeper, I've been expecting you. Minister? Or should I say King Regent? I don't remember the voice I gave them. I'm just really... Not playing this for a while. Yeah, he's a Western gunsling detective. I figured that much. I don't have a good Western accent, though, unfortunately. So I don't remember what accent I gave him. Your Grace will do just fine. I'm glad you've arrived, I must admit. I have some rather troubling suspicions to bring to your attention. Oh, do go on. You've heard about the sleeping squire business. Yes. Of course you have. I should have known. I should have said no and just see what happened. Shit. Jagged is most people's favorite character. I can believe it. What could it mean? Any insights to share? Signs point to an inside job. I feared as much. My son knew the squire in question quite well. His accounts are disturbing, to say the least. I'm looking into it. You know where I can track down this squire? He should be back in Tin Alley, halfway through a carton of curdled milk by now. Or perhaps passed out in an alley somewhere. And your son? I'm afraid he's been too upset to speak at the moment. When he's feeling better, I'll send him your way. Thanks for your time, Your Grace. Oh, whoops. I can take shots on the map. Got it. I don't think I did that before. Put your fucking hands up. I can't shoot in here. That's probably why. That crown looks hella funny on Bottle's head. Just a little bit. I like that I can just fire my gun wherever. She said alleyway, which I know isn't true, but like... I'm just trying to figure out, is there a place where I'm supposed to be? Is there an alleyway I should look down? I know they probably don't like the fact that Jacket's over here looking around. You can shoot the barrels, really? Now that's good to know. And for money. I don't think I leave this area. I don't think I... Yeah, I don't think I leave. Oh, can you shoot the barrels? Oh, I thought you said I can shoot the barrels. I read that wrong. But I got the point across anyway. King Regent, plastic is in the chapel upstairs. Is there something else that's supposed to be? You're having an old having an old man brain is rough. Probably. It probably is rough. Let me talk to the king again. Or... Sorry, let me talk to your grace again. If I can assist you in any way, do let me know. Okay. Nope. Nope, that's not useful. Alright. Let's check the library, I guess. No, I've already been in here. You need some tea? Fair enough. Oh, I found a key. You found a spare key. Why is there a key? Lower levels are off limits. Not be sent out to the Cape. Grubbermesh, mark my word on that. Okay. Most of my unit was just transferred out to the Cape. To the Cape, eh? A little busy retooling the mini for King Regent. I think we should go check the Cape. I have a suspicion we should check the Cape. Never mind, it won't let me leave. Oh, interesting. Hmm. You're grumbling. We're checking the balcony. It's the only place left I can think. No. Scrap. I really want Sir Conan's autograph. Sir Conan, if you have a moment, make it quick, Keeper. I'll be blunt then. How is it that you didn't stop Rutilius dead in his tracks before he left the castle? I never saw him. I was stationed right here that night. Do you think if you'd been at the king's side instead of the sleeping squire, things would have played out differently? I've never lost a duel. We're done here. Good talk. I'll be seeing you around, Sir Conan. Scrap billionaires for the Iron Kings. Are we all done with the interviews, Mr. Jacket? Yes, I've heard quite enough. Let's settle for the night. I'll lot them all over. What is it, Mr. Jacket? Someone's been in here. Hey, how can you tell that? I don't see any signs of entry. Perhaps to the untrained eye. This was no clumsy snooper. They wanted me to see this. See what? Book sign. A secret method of communicating between librarians of the Order. First, a red book on a shelf begs attention. Placed in the upside-down orientation. Disorder means to expect trouble. Chapter 3 has a crumpled edge. Loot. If you just check under the end table drawer, third one down. Sure. Hey, a scrap of paper. It's blank. Bring it here. Secrets are best revealed by the light. Whoa, is that a hidden message? That's right. It must be some serious advanced alchemical magic. Red cabbage and lemon oil. Invisible ink. Another old librarian trick. Wow. What does it say? Don't trust the jug. And don't forget what I said. Anyway. Who in the globe spin? Oh, this... This entire time, I thought this was after the events of Act 1. No, we were right before the ending. Binsley? Jugless, my dear friend. The king is saved? What a relief to see you returned unharmed. You had us all worried sick. You'll never believe what we've been through. First Not now. There is an urgent matter I must discuss with the king. What's this? Come now, Jugless, the war is over. Rutilius is dead. The Hive Knights are mopping everything up. It's time to call off the troops. I've been sleeping in a pile of hay, and I'm absolutely spun out from this whole ordeal. So whatever it is, I'm sure it can wait. No, I fear it cannot wait. It's about... the Vault of Garbamesh. The Vault? Take me, now. Right away. I'm back, tea in a hand with food. Welcome back, next, Bluebin. See to your friend here. No clever incense now, huh, Bluebin? I actually saved the king, just like I swore I would. Guards, seize this can at once. Hold up, what? I'm the hero. I didn't do anything wrong. No. How about defying the general's orders, interfering with international affairs, and lying before the new king, my father? Toss him in the deepest, darkest pit we have, down in the black mold cells. Oh, look! I have the honeycomb medal! It's a badge of honor! That is a nice medal. Thanks, Dustin. Bluebin snatched the honeycomb medal. Enjoy rusting away in the darkness for the rest of your life. Bloomin'. Lute, something is going on. See if you can catch up with the king and Juggless. I'm going to intercept that squire. Yes, sir, Miss Jacket. I'll be careful not to be spotted. Hang on a minute there, would you boys? I need to speak to that squire. Book's End's business. This must be the troublemaker. I'll handle him. Take the traitor below. Yes, sir. I'm no traitor. This is ridiculous. The prisoner is off limits, and no one but the king himself is going to change my mind about that. And which king is that exactly? Because I saw Glovespin return myself not 5 minutes ago, and that squire was with him. Waffle, thank you for the raid! Welcome in, raiders. How's it going? Waffle, how are you? You were playing Forza Horizon 6. Nice. We're doing alright. Playing Kingdoms in the Dump for the first time in a long time now, and after meandering for actually less than 20 minutes, I've only been live 26 minutes. Yes, we designed 2 chatter cars and raced them. Oh, nice! And you suck at drifting. Belgian Waffle cannot, in fact, Tokyo drift. Well, welcome on in, raiders. You're a long way from the bookshelf, librarian. Waffles are not good drift tires, who would have thought? Ugh. Those, I don't know about you, but those sound like some soggy tires. Any rain and you're cooked. I need to remember how Walker Jacket plays. I stick to the pavement too well with syrup. Can't lose traction. Your off-roading must be great. Speaking of cooked, this is one dumb guard. Really, though. I don't even think I need to do this, but I want to try it out. Ah. Also, I just realized I don't have full health either. You do have to raid and run? That's fine. I appreciate the raid. Thanks for coming in. Gotta walk Maple, and then you have to work. I find that funny, you have a dog named Maple. Waffle and his dog, Maple Syrup. Anyway, you have a good rest of your day there, Waffle. Hopefully work isn't too bad for you. So, it's a full-blown coup then. Loot! Well, what's the big emergency? What exactly did you find in here? For what it's worth, it wasn't supposed to be this way. What? You always were so fragile. I'm afraid Garbagia is in need of more durable leader in times such as these. Father? Don't just stand there gawking, boy. Fetch me a broom. What's happened? I need to get a better look. What are you doing, kid? You're gonna get us both killed. Just shut up and follow me. That's enough. That's far enough, thief. Let my understudy go and we can both walk away from this. Mr. Jacket! You're going to point that thing, you best be ready to use it. It's not what you think. She saved me. Is that right? So you're not a thief, then? No, I am a thief. Just not at the moment, anyway. Rotavia to the rescue. Mr. Jacket, I followed the king, and I think something really bad happened. I couldn't see, but I saw everything. Plastic killed King Globespin. You're sure of this? It's the truth. It happened so fast, and I couldn't do anything to stop it. His bottlemen are all over the castle. We need to slip out unnoticed. Not with it, Dustin we don't. The squire? He's being held in the black mold cells. This way. My lid. Hey, this has gotta be a mistake. I saved the Rusting King! I know. Oh, interesting. But I'm afraid your scrap magic won't work here. These are plastic bars on the cells. Who's there? Who are you? I'm just another discarded member of Garbagia. Well, I'm Dustin Binsley, and I'm no criminal. I'm an innocent can. I guess they're the same, but would you believe me? I would, actually. Unfortunately, the innocent often find themselves in places such as this. Did plastic lock you up too? No, a different king. A different time. I can't believe this is happening. I was supposed to get a parade. Shh, someone's coming. Rotavia! I'm glad you're okay. Stand back, because we're busting you out of here. Who are they? The squire who slept. We meet at last. I am Walker Jacket, a keeper of Book's End. This here is my understudy, Lute. Good to meet you, Dustin. The situation is worse than I thought. Treachery of the highest order. Why am I in jail? We have a lot to discuss, but this isn't the place. We'll fill you in later. For now, we need to be careful. Plastics men are all over. Just follow my lead. Let's go. Wait, one more thing. What is it? We gotta free the guy in the next cell over. He's innocent too. Absolutely not. Acting a little high and mighty during a jailbreak, eh, bookkeeper? Simple enough. We know Dustin is innocent. We don't know this stranger, but he stays. We don't have time for this. What are you doing? Picking the lock. What do you think? Rotavia's like, fuck this. He seems harmless enough to me. Plus, maybe it'll freak plastic out. Thank you, my young friends. If he commits any crimes after this, it's on your head, thief. Remember that. Fine by me. Guess that makes you responsible for whatever trouble Dustin causes along our way. You're stuck with us now, Keeper. Because we don't have any other options, so lead the way. Let's go. There should be a passage hiding in an escape tunnel down here. Walker Jacket is a Garmentia and does not consume dump food. You must recover HP using sewing kits and healing skills. Didn't we already cover this? Press the action button to shoot a gun, which can break barrels and crack walls. We don't even get to talk with the stranger. The stranger just up and disappeared. Hey, where did that stranger go? The timing on that. He's gone. It's gonna be important, so busting down barrels is gonna be important. Yeah, money is important for healing items. Oh. Can't go that way with the spiked bars. Lots of scrap. We don't need scrap, we're full on scrap. Who am I? I'm Ratavia. Well, because I didn't get a wow on that, Oh, wait. I hit the Windows key, not the Z key. Whoops. And for getting some mega powerful gear much later. Alright. Those are down now. I should have had Walker heal himself in that last battle. Oh well. I can do it this time. Especially when there's only one of them. Oh, that's a lot of health. Alright. No point in using any sewing kits if I can do that. There's quite a few secret items and areas in this game. I kind of figured. I do want to say that I'm going to be trying to get through both this and Cult of the Lamb pretty quickly. Because I think I have a design on the go at the moment. And so once that goes, things are going to start snowballing from there. This was something I meant to talk about earlier, and I forgot about it. Once I'm done with both the Kingdoms of the Dump and Cult of the Lamb, I'm probably going to switch to more arcadey types and roguelike type of games for the time being. Games that I don't have to start a series off of. That way I can just quickly transition straight into re-debut whenever that happens. Or rebrand, not re-debut, rebrand. Anyway, kill you. The heck is that? Pull this. You can play much more counterattack. It's a shmup roguelike. True. True. It is a roguelike. I saw somebody playing it the other day, and I wanna play Death Smiles at some point too. It's similar to. It's a much older game. It is on Steam. Oil spill. Ooh, boy. Yeah. Pick up the Spory. Oh wait, no, I didn't mean to escape. I meant to move. Ah, please don't reset the battle. It reset the battle. Fuck! All you see is... Ah, I see that. That's a weird looking game. It was a little weird looking. From what I can tell, it looks like it used to be an arcade game. I'll have to take a closer look at it in the future. But I was watching Milka play it the other day, and I was just kind of like, I want to play that. Yeah, it's very Toho-esque. I like my bullet hells. And I know I said no. There is one game that I might break that no serious thing on, but we'll see. I might hold off on that. Because one game I still plan on doing something with, Rabbi Ribby, I will still want to do Rabbit Extinction mode in that. I still have to beat Hell first offline, off stream, just to make sure that I think I can actually do it, because it's not going to be entertaining if I give up on the hardest difficulty. So I want to see if I can do the difficulty right below that. Because if I can, that means it should be possible for me to take it up one more notch. Still don't know why I love torturing myself. I like challenging myself, man. Bullet hells are fun. Binsley, Could you just gain one more? Just one more max health, please. Yeah, we'll take that. One stops at 199. Like, what? Come on. Huh. A challenge. Then there's Touhou. Then there's Touhou. Those games are batshit. They're not that bad when you put in the time. They require a lot of time and effort and patience. Like, they are. You're just numb to the suffering. I'm not numb. I have one continue cleared. Yeah, I want continue cleared. Technically 2 credit. I finally learned what 1 CC means. 1 CC means 1 credit clear. 2 credit cleared normal on Touhou 20. I just need to practice a little bit more, and I can do 1 credit clear on normal. I haven't played Touhou in a bit, though, so... Anyway, I'm between Wrecking Ball and Pump Iron. You have Stockholm Syndrome. Sure I do. Sure I do. One hand, Wrecking Ball sounds really good. But Pump Iron could absolutely help me in a sticky situation. I don't care about headcanon. I know I was building Binsley into a tank, so I'm going to take buff defense. Ooh, okay, that's a hard choice. I'm gonna go with Shadow Stance. Reason being, the timings on a lot of attacks are really hard to target. So I feel like I'm going to get more out of Shadow Stance than I am out of Counter. So it uses 10. Enables movement in all directions, meaning I can move diagonally. I think. Yep. Diagonal movement is such a good thing. Holy shit. And yes, position is huge in this game. There's a lot of times where I just can't get out of shit because I can't get to a tile that's safe. That button. Okay. Hello. We're fighting you. Nope. Too early. Apparently you can shoot the scrap, yeah. Yeah. Too late. That's interesting. Anyway. Fucking mushrooms. To be fair, the guns in this game are super hard to time there. Clearly. Ow. How's everybody's health looking? Rotavia and Justin need health. Rotavia cannot heal on his own. Oh, Jesus Christ, what is this? You know what? That's what I wanted to do anyway. We're moving, so that doesn't happen again. Ow. Walker leveled up. Hit points, I think, for now. Ooh, okay. I don't need Metal Drain on Walker. I'm flat out, I do not need Metal Drain on Walker. Book of Flame would be cool. Wither would be really useful on a lot of enemies. Especially bosses. Why can a tiny ass mushroom cast a lightning bolt? We're going to go with Wither. Get out of here. I know. Oh, another area. Oh, another place where you can... Or was I already over here? I don't think I was I? I was. Interesting. Okay, I think I need to go out that gate then. Oh, you can... So I'm not locked to a skill choice. That's good to know. That's really good to know. Because then I can change my shit later. I thought I was locked into my choices. This is such a weird one. Why? You can buff your skill, but then you can't use Palm Strike, which is the one you would want to buff with the buff skill. Sure. Anyway. They have a lot of healing items, I'm just noticing. So we gotta be careful. No, I came this way. Wait, what? I came from this way. Where am I going then? Oh, whoops. I need you to knock that off. Must be this way that I'm heading. Yeah. Okay. The fights with you guys aren't bad. I want to start avoiding the fights with the mushrooms. I'm sorry. We don't need to do that one. The fights with the mushrooms we need to avoid. let's Yes, this can make anyone hate mushrooms. They always smell trouble. Oh, do they ever. Wait, you're the one with the mushroom. Also, ad break in 11 seconds. So, I might be right back while that ad break is playing. I'm gonna take a washroom break and grab a drink. I will be right back. I need to remember to add my mic sound to the BRB screen, because apparently I was talking to nobody. Anyway, got an apple cider. Thank you. Healed Binsley. What? Nah. Okay, that's not even that's not even like just hidden. That's like fuck you hidden. Like what? Because you can shoot the boxes. I don't know if you're supposed to be able to climb on top of that to activate that switch. Seeing that. Save. No. I want that money, though. No, no, leave me the fuck alone. There's a door that needs to be opened still. There. Nope, fuck you. I don't want what you're selling. Please go away. Lift operation manual. It's simple. Hitting the switch will raise the platform. The platform will stay raised for a moment, then return. I apparently cannot talk. But the mushy just wants a hug. No, the mushy wants to fucking feed me its spores by the mouthful. Just cram it into my mouth while I don't want any more. Bastard. Hey, we're back. I know these trash piles. We need to keep moving. Plastic will learn of your escape in no time. I gotta stop at Tin Alley. We're so close. Well, we probably don't want to go that way. That's not the way. Okay. I am lagging in this world map for some reason. Junk cut. Sure, let's stop at the junk cut, I guess. What are you doing, Squire? Should you be at the King's Con? I've given my left flap to have been stationed at Hoarding Hall today. Okay. Well. Do we not still have the worm? Do we not? Damn. I don't actually remember what the worm button was, so I can't remember. Not here? Damn. Sure. Oh, this is Tin Alley. Okay. Bagatha's Dumpside Diner. Best diner in this side of Trash Mounds. I apparently cannot read today. We're back! Wow, that must have been some camping trip, you two. You had me worried sick. I have half a mind to. Bookkeeper, it's you. Ma'am? A librarian never brought anyone good news. Just what the dump is going on here, Dustin? Rotavia and me went to Insectia to save the king. What? Rotavia? Tell me the boys telling tall tales again. We fought many battles, made a lot of friends along the way, and the craziest part, we actually did it! We beat Rutilius and saved the king! But when we returned, Bluebin threw me in the black mold cells. It's only thanks to Rotavia and Walker Jacket that I'm free. You've gotten in way over your lid this time. I know. But now that King Globespin is back, we'll be able to sort this all out. I'm afraid not. Easy, Keeper. There's no sense in mincing words. The king is dead. He was killed by Jugless Plastic, who has assumed the crown. What? No, that's not possible! Tell them, Rotavia. Tell them how we saved him. I'm sorry, Dustin. It's true. Plastic will pay for his crimes. The Order will see to that. Which is why both of you will be joining me to testify before the headmaster. We're doing what now? I can offer Dustin amnesty at Book's End. Garbagian law doesn't apply there. But we must flee the kingdom at once. But we just got back. We'll do it. We will? We have to, not just for me, but for King Globespin. Oh, Dustin. It's okay, Bagatha. We'll go to Book's End and be back in no time. Don't think it will be that easy. Jugless was already very powerful. Now he's the king. He won't go down without a fight. You've got a long road ahead of you. Keep your lid down and stay out of trouble. I'll do my best. Walker, Rotavia, you take care of him, okay? Yes, ma'am. Take the back alley exit behind the tin shop. Stay off the main roads. Now go on. Get out of here before I start tearing up. Thanks, Bagatha. Dustin Binsley has unlocked his rank 2 Boil Point. Junkyard Fist is now available in the Boil Point menu. Slam fist into a square of enemies with a broken glass punch. Bagatha is Binsley's surrogate mom. Yeah, I figured. She seems very motherly. She's also scary if you cross her. Here it is. Home sweet nothing. You found a moldy lettuce. Dish soap drafts aren't bad. That's at the shop. Don't mind me. Turn Walker into a vandal for a minute. Long time no see. I don't really want to buy that many of those. Sell these loot bags. Glowing shard. I don't know if I need a glowing shard. Ahem. Hero tax. Really though. Sell the can opener. Sell the rust edge. Sell the forge blade. Keep the shard? Okay. Sell tin lid. Sell tin can. Sell styrofoam armor. Sell the rusty can. Anyway. And I don't think I'm gonna sell it. It costs -1 clips to sell Ratavia's memento. Feel the game's telling you not to sell it. You can. You shouldn't. My room. It's just like I left it. Was it really only a short time ago? It feels like another lifetime. A lifetime crammed into weeks. Feels so small now. Or maybe it's you who's grown. Gather your things and let's be off. Gotta grab my comic collection. Maybe I spoke too soon about you growing. I suppose it is still reading material. Not exactly high literature. You always say reading is reading, Mr. Jacket. This is the empty milk jug that started this whole mess. Seems to be everything. Ooh. Scrap students. Find 5 scrap shrines. Hey, give me that money. Give me that money. Don't steal it from me. That's my hard-earned money. Ah, young Bluebin. We stopped serving breakfast 20 minutes ago. But I'll tell you what. For you, we'll make an extra exception. What'll it be? Rotten omelet? Let's skip the small talk. Where's Dustin? Yeah, I'm not much up for talking either. Perhaps my lord cousin will be more persuasive. Sir Conan. So that's a no to breakfast then. Where is Binsley? You want to get rough with me? Maybe it was before your time, but... They call me 5-time heavyweight champion Bam Bam Bagatha. Let's go, big man. I wish we could see who came out on top there. Oh, are you fucking... You. Kill the fucking... I could care less about the trashies. An extra 1 to physical attack, please. And we will save while we're here. The music here is good. I agree. Hello, you boot. I did not mean to shoot you there. Oh, I meant to attack the gumshoe, but that's fine. Kill the gumshoe. Move. Kill this fucking spore bat. This bat? Brat. Fucking get out of here. We'll go with attack on Rotavia for now. Fuck are you? Get the fuck away from me. Jumper cables. Even the tiny ones can be a ball ache. Ow! You know, did not need the broken glass, thank you. But hey, at least we're getting money off of them. Find a patchwork cat. No! Didn't mean to fall. Damn it. Damn you. Let me up. I forgot about perspective in this game. Perspective sucks. Kill the gray cat. Enough of this shit. They're laying on the swarms now. Nope. You know what? That was enough damage anyway. Didn't need to be perfect. Give me that attack. That gun does good damage. I'd like to keep it doing good damage. Another red marble. That was a police car that just drove by. Hello. How about we just deal with you like that? Uh-oh. You will get way more powerful guns, so something to look forward to. Nice. Anyway, have a taste of your own medicine. Fuck you. We don't need a revive. We can just do that. Did not mean to give that to Walker. What do you mean, no? Kill the gumshoe. Kill you. And now to take out your parts. Fun fact! That counts as an enemy kill, even though it splits up into 2 more enemies afterwards. How do I know that? I just got an achievement for killing 250 enemies after I split it. I found a what ring? Class ring. Plus 5 max HP. Bookmark. Certifies a full-fledged member of Book's End. Well, doesn't give any bonus. I don't care about anything else. He needs the feather. He just needs the feather. For no reason in particular, he needs the feather. It fits his cap so perfectly. Excuse you? How dare you drop on my head like that? I didn't even know you could do that. Mushrooms are assholes. Fun fact, mushrooms are closer related to humans than they are to plants. That is true. There, I had no good movement options. Wow. Ah. Yeah, we'll increase his defense. Anyway, one mushroom ambush on top of my head later. Bastard. How dare he? Perspective game. Perspective, please. Cardboard armor. A less fun fact that Cordyceps mushrooms has started to mutate and is spreading to different parts of the globe. Huh. I don't know much about that type of mushroom. It's the zombie mushroom. Oh, is that the one that takes over ants? Or something like that? You motherfucker. Get the fuck away from me. No, you too. I don't want you either. No, no, fuck off. I see. It's the parasitic mushroom. We can't get in there yet. We gotta go that way. Actually, we can get in there. Hold on. Or not. There's clearly supposed to be a path here. It just doesn't want me going through it. Look, we should be concerned whenever it infects rodents. Because that means it's moved up to bigger prey. Because rodents, and starting at rodents, they start to have a more robust nervous system. Insects don't have a very robust nervous system, which is probably why the Cordyceps mushroom is able to so easily parasitize them. My guess, anyway. Nope. I'm like looking for secret areas while I'm out here, just in case. I want to go to that mansion, but I can't. Oh, we can skip the border altogether. That's funny. Wait, if we can skip the border, what happens if we go into the border? Now I need to know. Spare key. I got an achievement for something. What did I just get an achievement for? Picked up 500 medals on the field. I shoot your chair. Okay, it did nothing. I just thought because it's barrel shaped, I might get something out of it. I did not. I am disappointed. Welcome to Rubberlands, where the rubber meets the road. This place probably smells like ass. Plastic Harbor. Those spare keys are very useful, but they can be hard to find. You discovered a hidden zone. Where? Ah, there. Pillar of Knowledge. Might want to take a screenshot of that. Oh no! Don't say that! Ah. This is one of those puzzles that I gotta find all the pieces of, and it's gonna come by late in the game, whenever I don't think about it, and I'm gonna be like, wait, what the fuck is this? I'm not gonna find all the pieces. Watch as I miss the pieces. And then I have to go scour the map to find the other pillars of knowledge. Because that's the first one I found. If there's one I was supposed to find before now, in Act 1, I never did. And now I'm thinking about that. Because I did quite a bit of exploring in Act 1. I found quite a few secret areas, but I never found a pillar. I can't tell if you're trying to gaslight me right now, or you're telling me that I actually missed one. Do I trust you? I'm not. Fuck you! This feels like the... Most of our fellow soldiers have been reassigned to Hoarding Hall. Ah, good morning, traveler. Have you by any chance 3 rotten onions on your person? Huh? He's one of those onion enthusiasts. He wants to trade for something he made. 3 rotten onions for a rotten buffet. Capital, my good Cant. 3 fresh, cute little onions for me, and some of the hard stuff for you. You can share that with your friends when fighting any beasties. No, really. Just stand next to one another and try it. Now leave me to my onions. Lurking, liked. Thank you, Elucidator. You have a good one. Appreciate you for stopping in. See the childhood home of King Juglus, Garbagia New History Society. Hard to believe this was the childhood home of King Juglus. I cannot go upstairs. The upstairs is off limits. You good, sir? You good? King Juglus has such a nice ring to it, don't you think? Ahoy! I'll be relocating to Hoarding Hall before long. What can I get for you? I will take as many warm burgers as you're willing to give me. We'll take that. Give me that. There goes all of my money. Just, you know, just your casual sizing guards is all. Yeah, pretty much. My masterwork is almost complete. The port is closed until further notice. I did something. Whoops. What did I do? What did I do? Found a frozen heart. And jug. Oh wait, hold on. Okay. Interesting. I don't know what I did. But I did something. What did I do exactly? I don't know. Oh, hello. You found a cardboard armor. That's what I did. I dropped that chest down. I just got a flashback to Link to the past opening the castle area. Alright, that's enough fucking around in Plastic Harbor. Pedestrian. We need that help. Probably could have saved that, but oh well. Resist. Interesting. I thought you might be Leak the Lightning. General Refuse. Skill. Fox, ever play the Klonoa games? They're disgusting kawaii platformers from Namco. They have a remaster of Klonoa Fantasy Reverie series on Steam. It's a remaster of 1 and 2 together. Klonoa. That sounds familiar. I think I've heard of it. Oh, that thing. Okay. It's a furry bait game, if I recall correctly. Yeah. That seems like an accurate description based off of what I'm seeing here. It's basically Namco way of making a platform or mascot. Yeah, I can see that. Oh, you know what else I just thought of? Remember how I finished Tevi not that long ago? Well, okay, it was a while ago now. It just recently got DLC. I'm wondering if I should go back to that. At some point. Yes, absolutely. Tevi's soundtrack. Tevi, Rabbi Ribby, both those Kree Spirit games, absolute peak music. I have Rabbi Ribby's soundtrack on my Spotify. So good. For the record, I wasn't aware of it being furry bait, so that was my reasoning for the record. I don't know. You did call it disgusting, so that didn't sound like a recommendation, but I absolutely will keep that in mind. I'll add that to my wish list, actually. Just so I remember it for later. When people call something disgusting, it usually makes me want to play it. Unless it's something... Unless it's me saying the word. I trust myself. Hey, Slavin, how's it going? You found a loot bag. No, wait, don't lift! Don't lift! Give me lift back! I've been alright, Slavin. That is a very interesting enemy design and a very interesting name. Big Dripper. My bad. Sarcasm doesn't convey well in text. By disgustingly, I mean it lays on the kawaii hard. Ah. Cringe. Nah, I'm kidding though. It seems like a well-liked game. But usually when games or stories overplay the kawaii card, they come off as cringe. So usually, not always. 53 damage. That's not a lot. Move. Palm strike. Man, his defense is high. Nothing but lint. The games are more akin to Kirby or Tomba. If you like those, you'll like Klonoa. I do like Kirby. I want to replay Kirby Superstar Ultra at some point, but I can't find my copy of the game. Let alone my DS at this point. I lost that copy of... I'm so mad. Yeah, it is a good game. Just Kirby is a great fun. You motherfucker's hiding in plain sight. Fuck you, we're fighting. Oh. That's a lot of enemies. Triple shot. Good thing we got out of the oil. Extra turn activated. Thank you. Ad starting in 23 seconds. Alright. We will take a little break while the ad plays, since there's actual people here. And I don't want to do stuff when the ad break is playing. I'm trying to be more conscious of that, because I hate playing the game while ads play. I hate knowing people are missing stuff. Please give money. Try art is expensive. No, but seriously, art is expensive. That's the main reason I haven't rebranded yet, is I'm still trying to get all the assets together. And, every time I try to go and pay for stuff, my car is just like, hey, what if you need to pay another, like, $600 to $400 on a repair? And I'm like, great. We're just gonna push another payment back and just... But I'm happy I have a friend out making the character design for free. I don't know when I'm going to get it back. But I'm willing to wait on that because I don't have to pay for it. So then I'll have to get it redrawn by somebody else because it's not going to have all the features that I want, because the design they're making will be based on the design I'm going with. But in that setting that they're drawing me for, I don't have the fox features, so there's not going to be any fox ears or a fox tail. So I'm going to have to go to somebody else to do a character sheet. Then I got to go to somebody else to do PNG. I still need to get somebody to do banners. I can wait on emotes. I might try to get an emote or two before rebrand. That would be nice. But if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. And then there's the model. I want a live 2D model. But those can run up to $1,000. And I don't really feel like paying that. My big thing... Actually, I say that. It's been two big issues I've had. One is money. Two is making sure I actually own the design that I commission. Because a lot of artists will try to try to take the design that you commission. It's really weird. You have to pay a lot of attention to people's TOS. So unless I come into them with a full, like, reference design to say that they clearly cannot take the design from me because I have this reference, it's been difficult. For a while there, I thought about using AI to help me gen the concept for it. And I might still do that if I don't, like, have things look whenever I get the art back. But I doubt that'll be the case, having seen my friend's drawings. So, I am fairly confident it'll be back in a form I mostly like. Yeah, but there are a lot of artists that aren't dicks about it. They're true. But there's a lot more that are than art. I I would like to try using Skeb. I might have to do some translating, because Skeb was a good way to get in contact with artists from like Japan and stuff, and Japanese artists are not that picky. Western artists are a pain to deal with. Not all of them, but it's always them. It is... so painful. Anyway, welcome back from the ad break. Hence, the Western artist wonders why people are going to AI of it. Exactly. And, like, I still want to get it drawn, because, don't get me wrong, AI just has this feeling about it that just doesn't feel right. Which is why I like it as a thing to use to draw up concepts, but once you have that concept, I would rather take that concept and get it redone by human hands. Does that make sense? It's not that surprising. We are a much more spoiled society. Yes, true. That is... I am, for the record, I am neutral on AI. I see the benefits, I see the negatives. I don't care if people use it or not, and whenever I get my design done and everything, I'm fine with people using my design in gens. Hell, I'm gonna be very open to what people can do with the design whenever I get it done. I say neutral. I lean more towards in the positive. Mainly because I like the idea of having more... people being able to be more free to create and get their ideas out there. I like the freedom of expression that comes along with it, of not having to try and convey an idea to an artist. Whenever you can go to an AI and quickly run through generations to try and hammer out what's in your head. Because you go to an artist... every hammer out's going to take time. It's going to take maybe like a couple hours, maybe a day, two between each iteration. AI, minutes. And I don't understand why artists get so uppity about that. It saves them issues. It saves them time. Alright, next. Because they don't have to go through the iteration process of fixing it up and trying to get it just right. Whenever they can just, you know, take this, let them go to that, run their gens through that, run their concepts through that, hammer it out that way, and then come to an artist. It's going to save them time. They can take more commissions because of that. So they're also fighting against their own benefit. A lot of them. It's so odd to see. Oh, that was beautiful. I'm generally pro AI, as I see fighting it and banning it to be a Luddite behavior. Not saying that there shouldn't be safeguards or laws that can't be made updated to keep things as fair as realistically possible. Just asking for bans or shaming as others is dumb. I mean, let's not forget the fiasco that happened on Twitter with people whenever he released AI photo editing and people were doing some not so good stuff with pictures of kids. That stuff should never be allowed. At all. But the problem with that, the problem with trying to regulate that in code is, how do you spot that? That is a very difficult challenge. I'm choosing my words very carefully here. How do you differentiate from kid versus somebody that's actually just young looking? It's hard, it's difficult. And it's one of the challenges that AI has to face. A lot of them have just straight up said they're not generating children, which I understand that stance. Agreed. Hence why I said laws/safeguards should be made as things go along. Absolutely. Absolutely. But I'm in favor of anything that helps people get their ideas out there. And that's actually part of the theme I had for the rebrand whenever it does happen, was expression of ideas. None of this censorship crap. None of this crapping on people for having different ideas than others. I wanted to encourage people to have ideas, even if it's a bad idea. Get your ideas out there. Be creative. Now, will that work when I rebrand? I don't know. That'll be an interesting thing to see if that theme will actually work or not. But a lot of people nowadays just don't know how to deal with other people's ideas. They, especially with the amount of censorship going on in today. Welcome back, Nux. What do you mean that didn't kill you? A trap was just placed on the board, wasn't it? I can only self-heal. Okay. Not to saying legit concerns aren't there, but I mainly feel that people who are the most against it tend to be the mediocre trash artists that know they can't compete. High caliber artists will still have careers regardless of AI tools being around. The smarter ones will even utilize AI tools and not a crutch. I mean, that's what I mean. Like I was saying about the whole using AI to hammer out a concept before going out to an artist. It saves the artist time. It saves the client time. Why not? Doing that allows the artist to take on more commissions because then they're not doing guesswork trying to hammer out what your idea is in your head whenever you can just go, hey, here. And I do have concerns with AI as well. Whenever it came out, I like to equate it to Pandora's box. We open Pandora's box and there's no putting it back. I've seen people use it badly. I've seen people use it poorly. If you're using AI like a Google search... Story time! Back during my final project... We had to do a concept design for... It was like a library tool. Now, we had files that were CSV and JSON. I want to reiterate, this is a grad project. The people I was working with didn't know what a CSV file and a JSON file were, and instead of Googling it, they ChatGPT'd it. And I just sat there in disbelief. In a grad course. I had so much I wanted to say. I had to keep my mouth fucking shut. No, this was for... Yeah, well... This was the graduation project. This was the project to graduate. So it's still technically undergrad, but it's your capstone. And it's just... You should know what a JSON is. Okay, even if you don't know what a JSON is, you definitely... No, wait. It was a TSV. It was a tab separated values, not CSV. Even still... Why the fuck would you use ChatGPT to search this up? I don't know. But there's no way they didn't... I want to say there's no way they didn't know what a JSON was, but they didn't. Now the fun thing about this for me was, as much as this was their grad project, it wasn't my grad project. I just had to take the course and help design our grad project. Because what ends up happening is, I was in a different course structure, but I was required to take this course, and because it was, oh, what was the course name? It was basically programming ethics. I don't remember what the course name was. But in it, you design your... You get ready to take on a client. This was an actual client, by the way. Not a makeshift client. This was a real client. And we're workshopping the idea that they're going to, in the next semester, try to build. I'm not there for that because my course, I was in the video game specialization, so I was off making a game in the next semester. But it's just like, I dread to know what happened to that project after that. I dread to know. They are so lucky ChatGPT gave them the right answers, because this was back when ChatGPT barely launched. These people come all the time straight to... I almost said his name. To the university. All the time. They know this guy. This is a running thing they do every year for computer science majors. This is the project that decides if you're allowed to graduate. But man, I did not have high hopes for the project. Instead, I got to go off to next semester and fuck around with trying to get water to work for a semester. That was a headache. You would think that, Elucidator, but I'm going to tell you this. It was a library management system. For checking in and out across distant libraries. And it had this whole API and everything that we had to follow. It was not a minor project. I'm the one that had to go look up all the API calls and tell them, here's what you need to know. I'm trying to remember some of the details. I think it was just a client. We were just making a client. We weren't making the server. The server was what we were having to communicate with the client. But if we weren't API compliant, the system would not be able to be licensed under the certification. And so it wouldn't be allowed to be used.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you.
Yeah.
Again.
Yeah, that's about right, Nux. It was a headache. Fortunately, I was only there for the design phase. I should finish up my own personal projects at some point. It's okay, Fox. You're not with the regard. You're among the intelligent here. Okay, on one hand, I do understand if you want to make new professionals, they should get hands-on experience with a real-world project. On the other hand, I would be scared as a consumer knowing that newbies were going to make stuff I use. This was for the campus library, by the way. But like, there was a doctor there. There was a bunch of stuff. Mind you, this still had to be a system that communicated with a server somewhere else. It had to meet certain certifications. Be like anime demi-human. Oh, that was a terrible shot. You're just effing with me. Yeah. I figured. You mother... I should have moved out of the oil. Now, my personal project, what I'm currently working on... Currently, like I touched it in the last 6 months, I say. What I was trying to work on, anyway, was making my own game engine. Well, graphics engine. Graphics engine game it. Same difference. That's what I've been doing. I've been trying to learn how to use DirectX API calls. Sounds exhausting. It kind of is. Well, that didn't hurt. So far, I've drawn a square, which is good, but that means I'm still only in 2D. I need to get my engine to 3D. I'm fairly confident in my code. I wouldn't say... I definitely am not... I don't know much in advanced topics, I'll say that. I've seen people code things that I look at and go, I don't know where I would even start with that. But I know enough that I know what I'm talking about whenever I feel like I know what I'm talking about whenever I talk about technical stuff. God. Like, I had a partner for the game project, too. And I don't even know how to read any of his code. He did stuff that was, like, way more complex than anything I did. But he was also already working in a game studio at that point and already learned a few things. So, he took on some ambitious challenges on the project. He made a whole compute shader for grass that I look at and I don't even know how to make heads or tails of. And whenever I ran into a bug and asked him where can I fix it in the code, he just kind of went, "Don't look at my code, I'll fix it eventually." And I'm like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "I don't know where that bug is either." I'm like, oh. Here's the fun thing about code. You know how all of it works when you're working on it, but then you drop it for a little bit. You don't look at it for a little bit of time. And suddenly you go back to it and it looks like you're looking at some form of foreign script you've never seen in your life. Asbestos tunic. Yeah, that's fine. Minus 10 max HP. That's funny. It's... I need to go back and finish that project at some point. I'm basically following a tutorial, and then once I'm done with the tutorial, I'm going to go back to make sure I understand all of it. I'm going to black box everything effectively. Take things out, make them in their own classes, make them into class calls, turn them into methods that I can call from them. My coding language of choice is C++, by the way. Your code wizard friend. I know that spell turns people into mushrooms. I don't remember the cure for it. I'll go into my big ass spell tome and fix it later. Yeah. Bye-bye health. Ow. Okay. I don't know. It's all fun and games until his code is breaking my code. Are foxes my favorite animal? No. Penguins are actually my favorite animal. But I do like silver foxes. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Anyway. Pretty dude. I need to play. God, Disgaea is a great. I've never finished it. Oh my, what the fuck is that? Why not have a Pengu avatar then? Because I've used Fox since I was like 16, and at this point I'm committed. I've never finished a Disgaea game, and I need to. At some point. My problem with Disgaea... it's entirely a self-inflicted issue. Is I spend so much time in the item worlds, I play myself sick of it. Because you can just go into item world after 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 item world. Infinitum. I do the same. so many good buffs out of doing it. So it's like, it's hard not to do it. And don't even get me started on the item worlds that are very satisfying whenever you do those, what are they called? Those chains correctly. Anyway, I think I have to fight this thing. I should have healed up. Just a thought. The geochains, yes. I would go out of my way to figure out how to geochain properly. And when you do a full chain, it is so satisfying. You need to fix. Thought he might be weak to lightning. I'm likely gonna play through them in chrono order, but is there an entry to the Disguise series that's better for newbies? The first one. I would agree with Nux, because what ends up happening with the Disguise series is they keep adding more and more and more different mechanics, so it's very, very easy to get lost in some of the newer ones. So when you're getting a handle for what base Disgaea is Disgaea 1. Plus, you don't have to worry about any of the new classes and all that stuff. There's a lot of, by the way, there's a lot of classes in Disgaea. I like Disgaea better than Fire Emblem, because of the way you can create your teams. It's so customizable. Dustin Binsley was removed from battle. My favorite character is the Thief. I have not played Battle Tactics. And I need to play Final Fantasy Tactics. I have Final Fantasy Tactics. That did not do as much damage as I was hoping. Welcome back, Binsley. I like the design for the crane dino is cool, both in derpy. The overall designs of this game is great and imaginative. It is. The designs, the names, all of it is great. There's a few things I don't like. The things I'm going to be very, very critical of is there is no clear indication for hit timings. Besides the Gunslinger. The Gunslinger is actually the most obvious hit timing. Despite being one of the hardest to do. Because of how fast that cursor is. Like how in Mario and Luigi has hit styles. It has an indicator for where you should be hitting. This doesn't. Yeah. Perspective 2. Perspective I have a big issue with on the map. It's hard to tell where your character is sometimes. Like, not just a little difficult, like, very difficult sometimes. To the point where you're ending up falling off of stuff, you're hitting into walls you don't see, and it's a little annoying. Things like that, you can bake those into the animations and it would work really well. And it's a shame they didn't. For a lot of these moves, it feels like I'm doing guesswork to figure out where I should be hitting the defense or the attack button. And it makes sense if you remember that all the art was done by one guy and all the programming by another. I want to disagree on that. Purely because I have game programming knowledge. You can... So... Here's the thing about the animations in Mario and Luigi, for example. A lot of those timings... Say, for example, the hammer. That glows whenever it's at the right timing. What you can do is you can shader that in using programming. It is a little bit difficult because you gotta find the weapon, for example, for the hammer. But, like, if you made the character just glow, it wouldn't make that much of a difference. Just like, hey, a little, like, frame input of just, hey, fade in, fade out, whenever you're close to that timing. It would make a world of difference. Just for your attacks, for like the melee attack, or like Retiva's a melee attack. You don't need it for Walker because his hit animation is actually fine for what it is. Because, as I said before, Walker's actually is the most upfront about when you should be hitting it. And that's why I really like Walkers. As for defense, that would require a little bit of effort between the animation and the programming. Mainly, the animator would have to make some sort of frame that's an indicator frame. Or a couple of frames or something like that. Since what it happens in... I'm gonna keep using Mario and Luigi as an example. You go to that, you can tell when you need to hit because the enemies will walk up to you. And you already know where your hits are. Your counters are. Your jumps are directly beneath you, your hammers are directly in front of you. Oh, I know. I know you're not arguing with me. It's just... I'm airing my thoughts. Man, it's a good thing I got that asbestos coat. That was a very anticlimactic death animation. Leave me alone, please. Hold on, I feel like I need to use that machine lever somewhere. Oh, hold up. I don't feel right. Oh, use it a forge or self-eclipse. Okay, I take it to a forge. But I did find this by going back, so it wasn't all a loss. Okay. Caution. Please keep on this side of the crater wall. Thank you. Department of Comfort and Leisure. Why? What's on the other side of the comfort wall? Bugs, you could explain it better than me, but you have tons of freedom in Disgaea, at least where you build your team and items. You can recruit so many different classes. You can... I love the mage. And there's, like... 3, 4, 5, 6 different ways you can build a mage. For example, whenever you level up, you also unlock different varieties of similar classes that get different start outs of of spells or anything else, and it's just, oh god. Especially whenever you unlock star mages. Whenever you get out of elementals and get into star element, it is so busted. Weapon training system, yes. Thief is fun to use. Guns are fun to use. Bows kind of suck, but that being said, bows are typically more useful than guns in certain situations, which is very weird to say. Guns only shoot in a straight line. But I love the guns. Gun skills are where the gun really shows itself, though. A lot of keys. Seems like I should look up class recipes and use that as a starting point. I would just say go with whatever you think is fun. That is how you should play Disgaea. This place is huge! This used to be the countryside of old Scriptoria. If you squint, you can see the crater out there in the distance, beyond the tire wall. Wow! That was Garbamesh's home! The legendary city where he grew up! This was once the center of civilization, the heart of Garbagia. Look at it now. Nothing lasts forever. After the war, this place was never habitable again. Not even mold grows there now. I can't imagine having your home city destroyed. Say, Mr. Jacket, how did it happen anyway? Not even the keepers can agree on that one, Loot. The toxic waste from another place, or so I've heard it called, no one really knows. Whatever it was wiped out the city and half the kingdom along with it. Ahem. I hate to interrupt the history class, but I'm pretty sure we're being tailed. Impossible. I haven't sensed anything amiss. Think, Keeper. You're in the absolute barrens of the Garbage Kingdom. Loot here smells like a pine tree air freshener, and you, well, you smell like a grandmother's purse. Excuse me? It's true! Bows are good once you get them leveled up. They are just... They have better height advantage over guns, I'll say that. They are better at shooting up on heights than gun is. That is where they really shine. Because guns can't arc their shots. Bow runs are hard mode? I wouldn't say that. Bow does have some good skills. I just don't like it that... I personally just don't like it that much compared to guns. Mostly everything in Disgaea gets broken at high levels, though. Disgaea is a power trip fantasy. That's something you should understand. Disgaea plays into power tripping. You have Fire Emblem and other tactics games that try to work around power scaling. Try to balance it out. Disgaea says, fuck it. If you want a power scale, go for it. Any half-decent traffic could sniff you out a mile away. Wow, she's good, Mr. Jacket. Let's just keep moving. What's your favorite class? Mine is the mage. It's the star mage, specifically. Two. Actually, hold. Actually, I might have lied. Hold on. Because mind you, there's humanoid classes, and there's also monsters that you can also recruit, like Prinnies. But anyway, I did lie. Rune Knight. Rune Knight's my favorite class. I said Star Mages, and then I thought for a second. I went, I feel like I'm forgetting something. I love having close range spellcasters. One of my favorite things. The cleric is a hard class to power level, but it's not bad. Wants to know what your least favorite class. My least favorite would probably be... I think I'd have to go with female warrior. I don't know. I've always had trouble with female warriors. I've also had trouble with female thieves, so. Because yes, male and female are different classes in themselves. For example, for the mages, wait, I think it's the warriors were one of your top faves. I like the male warrior. I struggle with the female warrior. Female thief? We talking about my... uh... oh, yes. It do be like that sometimes, huh? It do be like that. Oh, Disgaea, it all makes sense now. I see the chat history. Okay. Anyway, I do think I'm going to wrap it up now. I appreciate y'all for being here. That was fun. We made some progress. We got Binsley back in the party. Plus, there's better for making spell swords. I like the Rune Knight. I really like the Rune Knight. Sorry we chatted the whole... Why are you apologizing for chatting the whole thing? That's the whole point of it being a live stream. The whole point is to talk. To chat. We're gonna raid out to... I think we're gonna raid out to Grandpa Bucky here. They're playing Quake. Slash raid. We are the Tangent Knight. Thank you all for being here. It was fun. It was nice talking. Absolutely play Disgaea Elucidator if you've not played Disgaea. It is well worth it. You will have fun. Even if you don't beat the game, I promise you'll have fun. Everybody, you guys have a good night. I'll talk to you later.
friend.